Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch. Not much fun for the bowlers. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great information there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first.
The home side getting first pick. They'll have a bat.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Bowler's end.
A couple on offer here.
Going down!
Loud shout.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Winning.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. A little late on that, no run scored. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Rabada has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going to the south end.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Loud appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge.
Yep.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Good return, back from the deep. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Archer into the attack now from the south end. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Jack has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot. Runs possible. beaten on the drive.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Yeah.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that. Jacks shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Curran, the left-arm medium fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Big edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
White there.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Three extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Going with spin now.
Whiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Whiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
White. Yes.
There'll be runs here. There's a run here, surely.
Right in the slot. Probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Very full, spray the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yeah.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yes.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Curran has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Right there.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah. Check.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Wait.
You can't skip down the pitch like that and expect to survive for long. They're just quick enough to get back for the stumping chance.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Right on.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Smith, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Bit of a change-up in the field now. No interest in that one from the batter. Smith will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot. And good running. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lighting. Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yeah. Right there.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yes.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Linda, the left armour, is the new bowler from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field. A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yeah.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it. It was the right shot in the end, but didn't get the timing right to get it away.
Yes.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Out! Caught!
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
It was a very, very good shot, presenting a straight bat, simple execution and back past the bowler. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Right on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yeah.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Neesham takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yes.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Smith has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Big appeal.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Right on.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Smith from the south end. Rabada, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Not needed. A poor line and length. Not much effort needed to hit that to the boundary.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That's a really good half-century. Ensure that the strike rate is maintained and is pushed on really, really well.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
It was short enough, they just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
De Bruin will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yes.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
I'm bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yeah.
Couldn't have played that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible. Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
For 140.
Yeah, yep.
Well placed, should get a single. Couldn't get it through the field.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Yeah, Chad.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it would be moving to a big score, but it's not to be.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
For 144.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Yep.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Could that be out? Looks so.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Archer, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Keep up, keep up!
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well bowled.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep. Wait on. Yep.
Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Rashid won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves. Will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Khan to wrap up the innings.
Yep. Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. The innings wraps up with a very defendable total. It will need some good bowling. It certainly won't be the easiest total to chase. There's a lot of time to get these runs. It's a fairly decent total. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Right there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Rickleton shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Waiting. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Out! Yeah! What a catch!
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Curran, whose first task is getting themselves settled. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Catch!
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly, and placed into the gap.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Yep, right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
finds the fielder with that shot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bosch ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Gotcha!
Great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep. Good return there, back from the deep. I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicket-keeper.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Bosch from the north end. Doesn't beat the infield.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Finds the edge. Strong appeal. Good catch. Out.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Van der Dussen comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. misses everything.
Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Into the fourth over. The batting side are now 3 for 53.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. They'll get at least one.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
66.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Absolutely nailed it.
That's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and hit that well over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Wonderful batting. Is putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Right on. Yep.
Easy catch.
Yeah!
Didn't have to move, really.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Gets off zero with that shot. They'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Waiting.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The captain can push this field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Right there. Yep.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes, yes.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Super piece of timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Big appeal.
Yes.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. A couple on offer here.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
White, yep.
There'll be runs here.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
End of the 8th over. The batting side are now 4 for 92.
Yes.
They'd look for a couple here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Potgieter will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. Straight to the fielder.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yes.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on. Well, that was just a little bit wide. Well picked up, let the ball do all the work, really, to ease it down towards third.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Super shot.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Wait. Yes.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Nicely played.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yes.
Fantastic running, great communication between the two of them. No bat though, that'll be leg byes.
Super shot that.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. In the air. looks to be landing safely.
A loose delivery, seen early, and it was dispatched easily.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yes.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Yes.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Waiting. Yes.
End of the 13th over. The batting team are now 548.
Wait. Yeah.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well directed short ball, did well to keep that down.
Wait.
Nicely taken.
Yeah.
Quick to latch onto it.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Misses everything.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Perfect technique and placement.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
And those are the winning runs. These two have not really successful run chase. The batting side complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to follow us.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
That ended up being an easy win in the end, just staying ahead of the game all the way through. Goodbye from all of us in the commentary box, and see you soon.